Welcome to Gearloom, where machines are not just reviewed, they are remembered. Here, we don't see cars as steel and rubber. We see them as living art, crafted by visionaries, sculpted by time, and destined to stir the soul. And today, you are not just watching another car review. You are witnessing the arrival of royalty. For years, Maybach has stood at the pinnacle of luxury. But 2026 brings us something even greater. A machine not content to sit in the shadows of history, but ready to wear the crown of kings. The Mercedes Maybach Maybach SL. A name that whispers elegance, yet roars with untamed power. A car that bends engineering to its will, and turns the open road into its throne room. So, what happens when luxury is reborn, and power bows to elegance? Stay with me, because this is not just a review. This is the coronation of a king. Every generation, there comes a car that doesn't just enter the market, it enters the history books. A car that makes rivals pause, engineers applaud, and enthusiasts dream. The 2026 Mercedes Maybach Maybach SL is that car. Its arrival isn't quiet. It's not the kind of machine that slips into a showroom unnoticed. No, this is an entrance worthy of a crown. When the Maybach SL glides into view, conversations stop. Heads turn. And the world takes a breath. Because this is not just another luxury coupe. This is Maybach reminding us that true prestige is not about excess, it's about presence. It wears its heritage like royal robes. The Maybach grille, tall and proud. The emblem, gleaming like a crest of nobility. Every curve, every line, designed not to chase trends but to set them. But the coronation is more than ceremony. It's proof that tradition can embrace evolution. As the Maybach SL takes its throne, Maybach has taken the timeless essence of luxury and fused it with the spirit of tomorrow. But who will dare challenge its reign? Look at it from the front, and you'll see more than a car. You'll see an announcement. The Maybach SL doesn't beg for attention, it commands it. The grille stretches wide and tall, a cathedral of chrome with vertical slats that shimmer like royal armor. Above it, the Maybach emblem sits proudly, glinting in the light like a crown jewel. And those headlights, not just lights, but signatures. A futuristic gaze that pierces the night, etched with precision, as if the road itself bends in respect. Move along the side, and the silhouette tells a different story. Long, flowing lines stretch across its frame like brushstrokes on a canvas. The roofline dips low in a coupe-like elegance, yet the stance remains muscular, unshakable, immovable. This isn't fragility wrapped in beauty, it's power disguised as grace. And the details? They're nothing short of obsession. Polished chrome accents, flush door handles that disappear into the body, and wheels that look sculpted for royalty. Maybach has also unlocked a realm of personalization. Two-tone finishes that shimmer in sunlight. Deep, lustrous paints like obsidian black, selenite silver, and the exclusive Maybach cardinal red. And if none of those speak your language? The bespoke program will, handcrafting a shade only you will ever own. From every angle, the Maybach SL doesn't just reflect light. It bends it. It sculpts it. And in doing so, it redefines what it means to be seen. Open the door, and the world outside fades. Because inside the Maybach SL, you don't step into a cabin. You ascend into a palace. The seats greet you like thrones, sculpted from the finest Napa leather, each stitch laid by hand, each surface treated with reverence. The fragrance of real wood veneers and soft-touch materials fills the air, not the sterile scent of plastic, but the perfume of craftsmanship. This isn't a place you sit. It's a place you arrive. Look around, and every detail feels choreographed. The sweeping dashboard curves with elegance, flowing seamlessly into a massive curved OLED display, fusing the digital cluster and infotainment into one shimmering canvas. It runs on the latest Maybach AI, learning your habits, remembering every preference, and updating wirelessly to stay ahead of time. Paired with the Burmester 4D surround system and active noise cancellation, the cabin becomes both a concert hall and a sanctuary of silence. At night, the cabin becomes a gallery of light. Customizable ambient LEDs weave through the interior, glowing in 64 shades of mood. Royal blue when you need calm. Crimson red when you demand passion. And Maybach exclusive dual-tone lighting that makes the cabin feel alive, almost breathing with you. But luxury here isn't just for the driver. Rear passengers are treated like monarchs too, with deeply reclining seats, massage functions, and a sound system so finely tuned it feels like a private concert hall. Developed with Burmester, it doesn't just play music, it immerses you in it, wrapping each note around the cabin like silk. In the Maybach SL, technology doesn't shout. It whispers. It doesn't distract. It enhances. Every screen, every button, every material exists for one purpose. To remind you that you are not simply in a car. You are in command of a moving palace. Beneath the sculpted hood lies not an engine, but a heartbeat. A pulse of raw power that reminds the world why Maybach is more than just luxury, it is dominance refined. The 2026 Maybach SL comes alive with a hybridized twin-turbocharged V8, producing around 730 horsepower, paired with a silky 9-speed automatic. With Mercedes' 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive system, this monarch surges from 0 to 60 in just 3.7 seconds, numbers that defy its size while still delivering Maybach's trademark smoothness. Numbers that, on paper, look intimidating. But behind the wheel, they feel effortless. 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds, yet you never sense aggression. Only control. Only mastery. This is power that doesn't scream. It commands. Like a king who doesn't need to raise his voice, because his presence alone bends the room. And yet, Maybach understands the world is changing. So the Maybach SL embraces the future with mild hybrid technology, adding efficiency and smoothness to the orchestra. Electric assistance ensures that even in the quiet moments, the monarch never stumbles. Transitions are seamless. From silence to storm, from serenity to surge. Listen closely, and you'll hear the exhaust note, deep, resonant, refined. Not a boyish roar, but a baritone hymn. The kind of sound that carries weight, a declaration that echoes long after it has passed. But let's be clear, this isn't a sports car chasing lap times. It's a grand tourer designed for supremacy on the open road. It chooses velvet gloves over iron fists, yet never lets you forget the strength beneath. The Maybach SL's engine is not just machinery. It is heritage. It is legacy. It is the beating heart of a monarch, steady, relentless, eternal. Power may be the heart of the Maybach SL. But the way it moves, that is its soul. Every journey begins with silence. Close the door, and the outside world disappears, as if the car itself has swallowed the noise. It rides on Mercedes' e-active body control suspension, an intelligent system that scans the road ahead, adjusting in real time to erase imperfections. Add rear-wheel steering, and this palace glides through tight streets with the grace of a ballerina, yet holds highways with the grip of a predator. It doesn't drive. It glides. And yet, the moment you ask for more, the Maybach SL awakens. The adaptive suspension tightens, steering sharpens, and this palace becomes a predator. A grand tourer that doesn't just travel the road, but dances with it, fluid, graceful, and commanding. In comfort mode, it feels like a chauffeured dream. In sport mode, it reveals a side most luxury coupes dare not show. Precise, composed, and balanced, despite its size. A reminder that Maybach may be about indulgence, but Mercedes engineering never forgets performance. And then there is the silence. Double-paned glass, acoustic insulation, and active noise cancellation wrap you in a cocoon of serenity. At highway speeds, whispers are clearer than conversations in most cars. It's not just quiet, it's otherworldly. To drive the Maybach SL is to float. To ride in it is to forget you are even moving. This is not transportation. This is levitation. Luxury is meaningless if it can't serve. And the Maybach SL understands this truth. Yes, it's a throne on wheels. But it's also a companion for the everyday. The trunk, wide and deep enough to swallow weekend luggage or golf bags, proves that grandeur does not have to compromise practicality. Inside, storage is cleverly designed: wireless charging pads, hidden compartments, and a center console that feels carved from marble yet functions like a vault. Technology serves convenience as much as it serves spectacle. Driver assist systems keep the Monarch steady on crowded highways. Adaptive cruise, lane keep assist, and 360-degree cameras make maneuvering effortless, even in the tightest urban courts. Parking sensors and autopark functions ensure that even kings can settle gracefully into their space. Connectivity is seamless. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, 5G integration, it's all here, woven into the digital fabric of the MBUX system. And over-the-air updates promise that this palace will only grow smarter with time. The Maybach SL proves that royalty doesn't live apart from reality. It embraces it, simplifies it, and elevates it. Because even a king needs convenience. And this car delivers it with grace. Every crown comes at a cost. And the Maybach SL wears one of the most dazzling in the kingdom of cars. With an expected starting price in the realm of $220,000, and climbing past $250,000 when dressed in bespoke finishes, this is not just a purchase. It's an initiation. An invitation into a circle where exclusivity matters more than numbers. But value here cannot be measured in dollars alone. What you are paying for is time itself, hundreds of hours of craftsmanship poured into every seam, every stitch, every polished surface. You are paying for silence at 70 miles per hour, for a ride that feels like gliding across clouds, for the power of a twin-turbo V8 that obeys your whisper. Yet, it's important to be honest. This is not the car for everyone. Its price alone ensures that. But for the few who can claim it, the Maybach SL offers something no spreadsheet can capture: presence. The kind of presence that money buys, but money alone can never explain. Because this isn't about cost. This is about crown. So, who is the Maybach SL truly for? Not for the many. Not even for the few. But for the chosen. This is a car for those who see machines not as tools, but as symbols. For those who measure journeys not in miles, but in moments. For those who understand that a car can be more than transportation, it can be a declaration. It is not perfect. Its price places it in the stratosphere, out of reach for nearly everyone. Its weight and scale mean it is not a track weapon. But perfection, in truth, is not the point. Presence is. And presence, the Maybach SL has in abundance. For the select few who dare to claim it, this is not just a car. It is a crown worth wearing. And so, the verdict is clear. The roads have seen many challengers. Many pretenders. But tonight, the throne belongs to one. The 2026 Mercedes Maybach SL is not just a car. It is an era wrapped in metal. It is a crown forged from steel, leather, and light. It is proof that when luxury and power bow to one another, the result is nothing less than majesty. To witness it is to admire it. To drive it is to command it. And to own it is to reign. But now the question passes to you. Would you dare to sit on this throne? Would you claim the crown, if it were offered to you? Tell me in the comments below. Is the Maybach SL the true king of cars? Or does another contender deserve the crown? If you enjoyed this journey into the heart of automotive royalty, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Gearloom, and join us again. Because every legend deserves to be told. The king has spoken. And his reign has just begun.